Hi YouTube family, this is RC PopPop coming back to you with two mods for the SCX24. We were going to go over today the QT 5mm brass heavy duty hex adapters. You are replacing the plastic hex that weigh approximately 0.57 grams with the brass hex with a total of 27.07 grams. That is the giveaway. So these are what we'll be installing. I already installed two of them. I will show you two more on camera. And also we will be installing the front aluminum and rear axle differential made by KYX. And I got these on eBay. They come in black and red. I got the black ones for $20 each. I don't know the weight of them, but from plastic to metal, it's more just a protector, and it does add a little bit of weight. So let's install these. But remember, 50th subscriber, and we will all be in a raffle to get the Fox Factory 28 scale, and it will be for my 50th subscribers. Everybody will be getting into the raffle, so you can be the lucky one. So subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and it's just fun for everyone. Well, so today I got my Chevy that I'm going to be doing the mods on. So I already took off the back, take off the two screws in the back, and then you can lift up and pull off the whole bed, the whole body, and then you can easily work on it. And I already did the back rims, so you can see how I did it. They're already inserted, and I will be doing the front ones now. So what you do is you take off the tire first. So you take off the tire, and don't lose the little nut because it is tiny. And then remove the hex there. Pull the hex right off, and don't lose the pin there. See the hex? There it is, right there. Don't lose the pin. They actually give you pins in the kit, but you don't need to use them because the pin's already on there. So don't lose the pin. Get out the weight. And these are fairly easy to install. So if you look right there, there's a little spot for the pin, and you just press it back on to the pin. Gotta get it in there. When it drops in, you can feel it. It's right there. There it goes. See how it fell all the way through? Once it drops in, then you can put the tire back on. Put the screw back on there. These screws are very, very hard to deal with. So if you got big hands, it's next to impossible. You can use tweezers, forceps, and I do. So there, I got it on there. That on there. And that concludes it. See, it's on there. See inside there? Nice and tight. We'll do the other one real quick. So you just take off the tire. And don't lose the little nut, tiny little nut. Take off the hex right there. Just pulls right off. Get the other weight. Again, line up the hex line, see inside there, with the hex there, little pin, locking pin. Screw it in there. And once you get it into place, it will lock in just like that. Tire on. nut back on that. And these are, you really don't want to drop these nuts. I need to get me some spare nuts because I haven't dropped one yet, but I know I will. Got it. It's on there. And that's it. Now I got the 4 new, see, look inside there. Right there, right there. And then adds a lot of weight to it. And next we are going to change out the differential. I already changed out the front one. That was a little tough. When you do the front differential, don't forget, when you take it apart from the servo, behind it, you can't see, but back there, it actually goes in between the servo, and when I put it back together, the servo was flopping around. So be very careful on the 2 screws. And I will show you as you take it apart here, you got, try to do this fast, you got 6 screws, and you got, and it's really good to get a magnetic dish with this, because you do not want to lose these screws. They're very tiny, microscopic screws. So you take off all 4, and the 4 bottom ones are all the same, but the 2 top ones are a little bit longer, so don't get those mixed up. So I got this one out, and as I was doing the front one, when I took it off, there was no grease in the differential. So, I mean, it's always good to add grease when you have these things open, because you don't open them often. You shouldn't be opening them often. So there you go. Those are all 4 the same screws. Now these 2 screws are slightly longer, and I'll show you. So you don't want to get them mixed up, because they are slightly longer. I'll show you as soon as I'm done getting this last one out. Got that one out pretty fast, not too bad. So you really don't want to use power tools on these. It's just plastic, it'll strip out very easy. Now I just wanted to show you the difference on the screws. So those ones, if you can see, I don't know if you can see here, let me set them down here. Let's see if you can see them here. See that right in there? Right here you got one small one, it's those 2, and one bigger one. So the bigger one goes on top. Don't forget, you have 4 that go on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 2 big ones go on top. Now we have it off. Here it is, and the differential just comes right off, like so. Comes off. There it is. And there's the worm gear dry, no grease. Look at that. So then you got to get that bearing out to push into the new bearing here. Let's see. So to get it out, see, the bearing needs to go in there. To get it out, they say you have to destroy the crankcase, the differential, but I didn't. I actually just got a big square piece, stuck it right in there, and just popped it right out. Look, see that, watch, pops right out, look it. And I didn't have to destroy it. I seen people cut them up, but this one had no grease in it, so it came out really easy. So then you just take it and you pop it into the new one, like so. There it is. It's good, nice and flush. So then we want to get some grease in there. That's why I have my grease out, good old Tamiya grease, and just get it in there. You don't want to turn it. If you really want to turn it, you'd have to turn the drive shaft, but I'm just gonna get enough grease in there. Once it turns, it'll be fine. Get some in the bearing. right here. There we go. Some of that. See that? And now I'll just put it back on. Differentials got nice and creased up. And that's it. You put the screws back in. All 4 screws. And that's about it. All 4 screws back in. Like so. And then gotta find that last one. I threw it down here somewhere. Oh, there it is on the bottom. These magnetic things are believe it, are great. You gotta have them. There's a long one that goes on top. Oh, a long one goes on top. You gotta be very careful with these too, because you lose them really easy. So screw it in. Let's see. There it goes. Get it screwed in. Bottom one. You want to screw them in like a tire, you know. You don't want. And again, it's plastic, so you don't want to like terribly torque it down too much and strip it out. You know, this is just, I mean, it is holding the gear in, but it's not. Yeah, so I got cut off, but anyways, so I had a little bit of trouble putting the 2 screws in, and like I was saying, don't get frustrated. Just take your time, look at it as a challenge, and I got the screws, I swapped them, and then got it to go in. So we are done. We added all 4 QT 5mm brass heavy-duty hex adapters. So we went from the 0.05 grams to 27.07 grams, and added the KYX aluminum front and rear differential axle covers, and I got those for $20 each on eBay, and all 4 of the brass hex weights were $10.99. So there you have it. Again, I wanted to remind you, don't forget 50 subscribers, and I will be giving away the Fox Factory. And so get your friends to subscribe, get your mom and dad to subscribe, and you can win the car. So that's all I got. So again, this is RC PopPop signing off. Be good humans. Thanks.